What? Hey everyone, and welcome to Lap It Up, where your driving skills are put to the test and then through the eyes of someone who doesn't have any. And today we're here with Stephen Bridges. He's one of the UK's leading magicians, both on the street and on YouTube, which you can check out at the end of the show. So Stephen, today we're on a simulator, but you actually are the first person in the series to actually have a driving license. So how, yeah, you actually are.
Yes.
So how is that going to solve, do you feel that's going to be a good ability to bring this now to a game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that being qualified to drive will help in a driving game, but I imagine being qualified to drive will be helpful in a driving game.
I think we all understood that one.
Sorry, I'm in a weird mood, but yes, it will help.
Fair enough. Well, that all being said, let's check out the rules.
You'll be driving around the Short Brands Hatch circuit in the classic 1965 Mini Cooper S. You will first set a normal lap time, trying to drive around the circuit in the quickest time possible. But for your second lap, you'll be wearing one of the world's best drunk goggles. Every second will count here, so try to keep the car on the circuit as best you can. After both attempts are completed, your lap times will be added up for a final result. If your car runs off the circuit or crashes, you must still finish the lap, as there are no second chances.
It's time for the fourth guest on Lap It Up, but the first ever contestant who has got a full driving license, Stephen Bridges. And here comes the countdown timer. 3, 2, 1, and away we go!
Okay, I am driving.
Now granted, before we started filming, Stephen did say the last time he drove was about 3 years ago. But let's see how he goes into turn 1, which is Paddock Hill. Nice tight line into there. A bit too much speed, bit of oversteer. Oh, bit of correction there.
Just. Okay, where's the map?
Stephen's getting a little bit distracted, and oh, he goes straight off. Is he going to go to the tyres?
Oh, dear.
Oh, just misses it, but Stephen Bridges there trying to find a track map on his screen, gets a bit distracted, and now he's heading down towards Graham Hill, but that's going to really eat into his lap time. Hopefully this doesn't have a knock-on effect, because the first lap is so critical to get a good score, and oh, he doesn't do a good corner there, and I think Stephen knows it. Yep, there's the acknowledgement from Stephen. He's getting very frustrated with this lap as he heads down now towards onto the Cooper Straight into the Surtees chicane. Look at that concentration. He's taken a decent line into Surtees. Very, very nice. Now he's going into the McLaren corner. This corner is very tricky, and he needs to really hook it up correctly. He's done a pretty good job of it. Nicely done, all bit onto the apex, but now he's coming onto the finishing line. I don't think Stephen's going to be quite happy with that lap, but he has secured it pretty well as he's going full throttle now onto the finishing line. What is his time going to be? We've gone over a minute now. 1 minute 16, 1 minute 17. It's going to be a 1 minute 19.515. Stephen, how did you find it?
I wasn't aware enough of the layout of the course. Like, I didn't look at the little map, which was my own fault. So then I was like, where am I going? And then
the second when you found the map, that sort of diverted your attention.
And then I was like, oh no, a corner. And so I kind of feel like I messed up quite a bit.
This is one thing that's always surprises me, is that the run, it seems sort of slow around some corners and such, but it meant you've got more control. But just looking over the stats at the moment for everyone else, you're currently the second quickest. So you've actually beaten Sammy and Deeps. But now it comes onto the second lap, where that could all completely change.
Yeah, this is not going to be a 1 minute 19, that's for sure. I can see just... Alright. Oh my gosh, it almost hurts. Oh my god. What?
So Stephen Bridges now on his second lap wearing the drunk goggles, coming down into the first corner, which is Paddock Hill.
Oh yeah, I see.
Seems like Stephen is now remembering the track as he now goes around the first corner, goes a little bit wide, sticking it in the middle. Taking it very, very gently, now going up the hill towards Druid's hairpin corner. Stephen is trying to look to find where the track is at the moment. Now, if you do remember on his first lap, this is where he got distracted trying to find the track map on his screen. But now, here we go. He's a bit confused about where to go.
It's when the colours of the road change. It's like you don't know if you're about to hit a wall or something.
That being said, though, he is doing better than his first lap by not actually going off the track, but Stephen does need to put down the accelerator a little bit more as we now go into the Graham Hill corner. He's sticking the car roughly in the middle of the track, which is pretty good. I mean, he can't see anything. Oh, that almost goes into the grass there. But now going down into the Cooper Straights, he's taking it very, very carefully because he can't really see anything, but he does need to pick up the pace a little bit more. And now going into the Surgy chicane. Let's see how he does. He's going in a bit wide. Hopefully not too bad. A bit of correction now. Oh, a bit more. Oh no, Stephen is correcting the car too much. Oh, that's really going to eat into his time. But look at that determination on his face. He's trying to fix this now. Now going on the last corner, which is McLaren, onto the finishing line.
Oh gosh, it's so...
And it looks like Stephen just remembered this is the final full straight, so he's a bit hesitant before, but now he's full throttle going down towards the finishing line. It's going to be really interesting to see where his second lap is going to run up now. So here he comes then, up to the finishing line. It's going to be a 1 minute 34.364.
Oh, how did you find it?
Oh, and it feels, wow, it's like everything's HD again.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I think I did all right in that. Yeah. I know what you were saying about having to find the edge of the road, and it took me a while to find it. But the thing that's really difficult is that the colours of the road, do they change? I actually feel quite good about that. I feel better about that than I did about the first one.
Yeah, so on that one, your best lap was a 1 minute 34.364. Now, comparing that with your first lap, your overall time is 2 minutes 53.879, which is the second quickest that we've had here on the show. So you're not bottom, you're not top, but you're right there in the middle. So
I had both the feeling of yes and the feeling of damn it all at the same time, so I was a bit like,
I think that's a really, really good effort, especially for someone who's just jumped on here as well and stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I feel good. I feel like, yeah, that was nice. As you say, I felt like I was a B+ student both times, fairly consistent. Bit above average, but nothing to write home about.
Fantastic.
Still all right.
Well, thank you ever so much for being on the show, Stephen, and thank you very much at home for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Now remember, you can check out our content by clicking the links down below, and if you want to see where everyone is at currently in the championship, look over to the right-hand side. But who should be in the next episode of Lap It Up? Let me know down in the comments below, and also remember to subscribe so you're then ready for those new episodes. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.